So, okay guys, let's continue with gameplay of the Starfield. And should be alive. Let me just check the stream. Everything should be perfect. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, let's continue. I just defeated Crimson Fleet, and that's it. Let's move to the next one.
Ships released. Let's go.
This is dangerous place. I must upgrade some ship parts.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Maybe later.
For private buyers. Please dock to see our sales representative.
I actually bought one ship, but I cannot sell, cannot do anything because it said I'm lacking on piloting skills. But let's see if I can upgrade this one that I have now.
And we're docking.
Have something for you.
I wish Demos was exclusively a military contractor.
Welcome to Demos.
Quite a nice amount of money.
Demos ships are responsible for countless victories. They're a true...
Demos engineers demand perfection in every craft. You can count on it. Good choice. Let's get you set up. When you get serious about your space...
Let's see what I got. Let's try now to travel Karin 2. Yeah, me. Let's try to sell something.
No other ship can hold a candle to a Deimos. It's not...
You should be honored to step foot in here.
Come on, who are
That
trading
feeling
here?
of sitting in the cockpit of a longsword.
These are hollow doors. Are you sure you're in the right place?
Okay, I guess I need to go sell some things.
Doubt you need to bring all of that.
Okay, let's just try to sell some things. Then I'm gonna jump to the system.
Locks, every...
I just need to sell some things.
Hey, you might want this.
Commercial district, okay.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Let's see where I can sell something.
Welcome. We don't get very many visitors here. It really makes the day crawl by.
Come on, where people sell and buy stuff?
Can we run through it one?
Galbank really wants the UC to know who's holding the purse strings, you know?
You're only a safe. I would never dream of selling. Please do. I hope we have.
Okay, let's sell.
Be careful out there.
Okay, to the next shop. Enhance.
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome. If you're here to try something new, or all our services are... Okay.
Aha. How to cancel?
Come back anytime.
Always good to see another.
Need to sell even more stuff. What's that? Living quarters or something? Residential, probably. Let's go. Okay.
I have mixed. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to... All sales are final. Only the fun...
Ooh, look at this one. Beautiful. Seven millimeters. This is some kind of machine gun or something. .43 ME, 50 ME. I don't know. Look, this gun looks good. Actually. Anywhere else I use in these millimeters? Nope. But I cannot have both. For now I'm gonna stick with this one up. I sell all dead guns at once. No, bro. Didn't do it. Actually, I did. Is there anything she could sell me? Like anything. Seems not. But at least I got some inventory space. Surface map. Need to go there. There's some kind of outfits there.
With the consignment shop closed.
Well, let's check it out. I like this more balanced.
Please let me know if I missed. You won't find a large. I'm sure you'll be satisfied with.
Nothing, really? I mean, I was expecting more.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Guess I was waiting too much. Now, let's get back to the spaceport.
Read.
I bet I can
might
sell
want this.
something here.
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, sure. Okay, no problem.
This is smaller one. And still I cannot add it. Let's try again. No! Let's
Sure,
try
have
again.
at it.
Okay, let's try to modify.
Sure. Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Not bad. Okay, I think that's it. Let's click save. Let's try to jump there.
I have something for you. I hope they didn't need that ramp drive. They took out our ramp drive.
not writing anymore.
Took out our grab drive.
Why there are so many of them? I don't actually know.
Took out our grab drive.
Just cannot survive this. This is happening. Cannot even defeat one of them properly. Understand this.
Target's grab drive is offline. Nice work. Took out our grab drive. Great.
I just cannot go here. Why? Okay, let's go there.
I have something for you.
Let's see, why are they always attacking me? Yeah, first let's go here.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets old. So long as Brad drives her down, so goes her down. We've been through
Oh, they know where I am. I just cannot go even here. So only for me is to find this person and continue with the quest.
I have something for you.
Docking permission granted. Please proceed to your assigned bay.
What is this place?
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity, all good. Docking is complete.
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. I can't imagine how hard it was to be under all that pressure. A leader knows that protecting regular folk is not just a responsibility, but a privilege. And I'm proud to call you my captain.
Okay.
Modest, too. They're gonna make a statue out of you, or carve your face on a moon or something. What you did took nerves. Befriending Delgado like that, it was a huge risk. If he had gotten to you, convinced you to side with them, I don't know what we'd be dealing with right now. Look, I get what you're saying, but you saw an opportunity and you took it. It was his weakness, not yours. And if they regroup after all this, they'll be weaker next time. All thanks to you. That's a worry for another day, boss. Nobody does anything truly alone. We all have help along the way. But you made the decisions that needed to be made. That was all you.
Hello. May I be of assistance?
What do you do here?
I assist in docking, cargo, and ship maintenance. I am Babs.
Some guy told me to meet him here.
Designation, some guy, unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
This looks so abandoned. So empty. And looks like a huge place, but silence. Here he is.
Ah, and there he is. Welcome to Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here.
This isn't social call. You're going to explain what happened.
I understand, and I'll even ignore the attitude. Getting ambushed is enough to make anyone tetchy. I imagine you have a lot of questions, and I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people who attacked you.
Fine, I'm listening. Tell me what I need to know.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. Not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement. From what I've gathered, it seems they've made it their life's work to hunt down and confine individuals they consider dangerous. Individuals like you. And me.
What more can you tell me about Watchtower?
What can you say about a secretive galaxy-wide organization? I don't know. I can offer some information, but a lot of this will be conjecture. Given how well they hide themselves, I think it stands to reason Watchtower has infiltrated the major governments. Maybe the larger corporations, too. And their technology, I don't know if they created it themselves, but what they have is cutting edge and dangerous. Oh, and the most important thing. If Watchtower gets their hands on someone, chances are you'll never see that person again.
Why do they consider me dangerous?
That's a good question. I mean, you seem capable, but there's plenty of people out there like that, so that can't be it. No, it's gotta be something else. Something more unique? Huh.
They hunting you too?
They sure are. I've had more than a few run-ins with good old Watchtower. Most encounters have not gone well. I think I first got their attention after I dealt with a particularly nasty group of pirates. Since then, I've done my best to keep my head down, but it doesn't matter. Sooner or later, they always seem to catch up to you.
Watchtower? Ah. Good to have a name for them.
I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain. When Watchtower came for you, I'm sure their method of capture didn't escape your notice. For people like us, Watchtower like to employ a particular device, a kind of energy weapon. The first blast disables your ship, the second disables you, leaving you absolutely helpless and at Watchtower's tender mercy.
Yeah, I remember. My head felt like it was splitting in two.
Yeah, you're not the only one. First time I got hit, the next thing I saw was my lunch in reverse. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the Disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
You must have some way to counter it. Otherwise, why ask me to come here?
Huh, that was a bit doom and gloom of me, wasn't it? All right. Let me backtrack and rephrase things. There is no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating. But this brings me to why I made contact. I have devised a strategy that would keep you and me safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions. But the catch is, it's not something I can do alone. And it's gonna take effort. I'm gonna need your help on this. And you're gonna need mine.
The Synapse Disruptor. I've seen theoretical papers on similar device. More powerful alternatives to Command Stunner.
Well, then out of the two of us, I suppose that makes you the expert. But a more powerful disruptor is no longer just theory. Never ran across anything like it. Say what you like about Watchtower, but they've got some damn fancy tech at their disposal. As best as I can tell, the disruptor can't knock you out if your ship still has power, which is likely why its first shot disables your ship's systems.
What happens if Watchtower captures me?
Oh man, you do not want to know. Well, actually, you do. I mean, you did just ask. Okay, how do I say this? Everyone has potential, though most never quite reach it. If Watchtower captures you, it's not just your freedom they take. They steal from you your full potential. That was a terrible answer. Probably made no sense. Just know that Watchtower will lock you up and throw away the figurative key. You're at the start of a great journey. Watchtower would take that away from you. That's why you need to avoid them. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Kinda wish I knew myself. Because however they found you, it's likely the same way they keep finding me. All I know is that you'll be minding your own business, then without warning, in jump a whole bunch of Watchtower ships. And they're not aiming to kill you, they're trying to capture you. And believe me, you do not want to be captured by them. Well, that one, I can answer. You see, I was already on the lookout for you. I knew Watchtower would be searching for you, and I also knew they'd probably find you before I did. So I kept an eye on Watchtower comm lines, waited to see if any patrols reported spotting you, or worse, capturing you. Which they did, And since they launched a comm beacon, I was able to intercept that, and then follow its trail back to where you were, just in time to save your ass. Which, by the way, you are most welcome for. I mean, I'm no expert, but it does seem like an incredibly sophisticated weapon. Definitely more powerful than a common variety stunner. Never ran across anything like it. Say what you like about Watchtower, but they've got some damn fancy tech at their disposal. As best as I can tell...
But how did you know Watchtower were looking for me?
Huh. That's a fair question. I'm trying to think of how to answer without worrying you too much. Okay, a while back, I got my hands on a Watchtower database. Your name showed up a lot. Most of the information was encrypted, but there seemed to be a lot of it. I couldn't tell you why, but Watchtower has been keeping tabs on you for some time. It's fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's disruptor. It takes a while to charge between bursts. And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you at least twice in order to incapacitate. Now, if you're flying about all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need. But what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships? In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet. Then, even if Watchtower track you down and get a shot in with their disruptor, with other ships there to cover you, they'd never get a second hit, giving you time to recover, get back in the fight, and avoid capture. Think about it. It makes sense, right?
Hmm?
Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea. You know that the first time that we... Oh, right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that. My name's Torin. Just Torin. I guess you could say I'm a traveler. Yeah, I travel the stars. Here and there, and sometimes back again. And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And been trying to shake him off ever since.
You travel? What sort of profession is that?
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, the hours are bad and the pay's even worse. Really, I suppose it's more of a lifestyle than a job. Still, I can't imagine anything else I'd want to do. It's an unconventional life, but it's mine. I think nothing of it. Just doing what's right. Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on, before Watchtower catches us with our pants down. Proactive. I like it. All right. Here's how we're going to pull this fleet thing off. First, we need some hardware. Equipment, especially designed to handle this sort of thing. Had a pal look into it, and he figured out what we'll need. A Model 2 Fleet Sync control node. And he knows where we can find one, too. But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible. It's stored away in an old facility with no simple way in. But I got a solution for that. Here, catch. That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War? Basically, troops planet-side would toss down a flare, like the one I just gave you. It would mark a spot, and then depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or sometimes just a good old airstrike. Or orbit strike, I guess. They called them sky drops. Very versatile, very useful, and now very illegal. Forbidden by the armistice. At least, for the military. But we're not military. I got a skydrop system rigged up to my ship, and that's what we're going to use to get into that facility and grab the hardware we need. The thinking behind them was, when you're in the heat of battle, you never know what you might need, or when you might need it. So, if you found yourself in some trouble, just hit some buttons on a flare, toss it down, and a few seconds later, whatever you needed, there it is. Although, no system is perfect. Skydrop has its drawbacks. First, being you need at least one manned ship in orbit with a Skydrop system installed. Second, that ship needs to be loaded with whatever it is you require. Ship can't drop what it doesn't have. And lastly, Skydrop is a bulky system. Usually you need a large ship to accommodate it. However, I've discovered some workarounds for that issue. Ah, come on, I don't want to ruin the surprise. That's half the fun. Before revealing the specifics, I'll let your imagination run wild just a little while longer. Well, no, not technically. However, it's one thing to have other ships just follow you around, but we need more than that. We need coordination. If Watchtower disables your ship, the fleet needs to notice this and react straight away to protect you. That's the whole point of this. And tell me, have you ever actually tried to coordinate multiple vessels in the middle of battle all at the same time? It's not easy, trust me. That's why we need this control node. Otherwise, none of this is going to work.
I'm ready.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready and we'll plot a course. I'm glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with. This time.
No matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be back.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go. Ready.
We're going to be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
Once we arrive at Eridani 3, what's the plan?
We'll do a quick scan of the planet, find the facility with the fleet control node, make our way inside, grab the loot, and get out of there. Okay then, power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you. Eridani 3. Alright, power up your scanners and do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our facility. Receiving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. Gren wasn't kidding. Most of it's buried under ice. Won't be easy to get inside. But no problem. That's why we've got Skydrop. All we need to do is... Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones. Watchtower drones, damn! They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface. Don't worry. worry, these things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. Still, they can do some damage, so let's take them out as fast as we can.
Target's grav drive is offline. Hey, they didn't need that grav drive.
I can handle this.
Bam! Down goes their grav drive. Target's sitting there with no grav drive now.
Glad it was just drones. Okay then, let's get back to the plan. I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrop. You'll need to land and find the exterior of the facility. Once you're there, I'll provide further instructions.
Any more information on Eridani 3?
Well, it's chilly, but you won't freeze to death. Your scan told us that much. Atmosphere seems breathable. Could risk going without a helmet if you wanted. Besides that, abundant signs of life and a fairly high gravity. As long as you're not planning on running any marathons, you should be fine down there.
What's Watchtower doing here? Have they found us already?
No, nothing like that. At least, I don't think so. This facility we're gonna break into, it's Watchtower. Those drones were likely left here to keep an eye on things. When we scanned the planet, we must have gotten their attention. Don't worry, we've not been made. Not yet.
Are we safe? Those drones didn't send out signal, did they?
No. Drones are built for close quarters combat. You know, dogfights. They aren't capable of traveling or transmitting data beyond a solar system. Unless there are other Watchtower ships nearby, which I doubt. We're safe.
Okay, land ship, find facility, got it.
Make sure you keep warm. Conditions down there don't seem overly hospitable. Okay, have a good landing.
Land.
Looks clear. Initiating landing sequence.
Facility you're looking for shouldn't be too far away. Make your way there and I'll start prepping
not,
Skydrop.
but it seems to take every opportunity to emerge. Can you scan that? Oh, beat me to it.
this planet, everything is hunting everything. Planet is a real hell. Scan it. There's just shipping.
Oh, yes. I know how this ends.
Also pretty complete actually.
Ours now.
Okay, let's go to this facility.
Looks like you're there. Okay, here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right, we're blasting this sucker open. I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up. Missile loaded. Skydrop deploying. Nice work. Now we've got a way inside. Oh, shit. I mentioned we're breaking into an old watchtower facility, right? I didn't expect them to have medics. Your weapons won't scratch it. And we just used our only skydrop. Shit. Oh, I got an idea. Get some distance between you and that mech. Now.
System integrity at risk.
All right, remember, Watchtower is still looking to capture you. So find the control node and get back to Stardock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again, best of luck. I got complete confidence in you. Hey, you want to see something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech. And say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
What? Look at Barrett running. Fire. He's probably dead.
Something for you.
They were assembling mechs in here.
Hey, hello. Is that all? We'll find a use for that stuff.
Thing is, what is actually Watchtower? Lot of equipment, but no information.
this 1,000 times.
All systems.
Such a nasty omniscience alarm. Just listen to this. Okay. Why did they leave this place?
Like butter.
It's scary when they just standing like that, waiting. I mean,
damage.
They aren't using it anymore, so why not? I'm not ready for this, but I am.
Catastrophic damage.
Seems like some research facility. but they leave it in a hurry.
Find out why this was locked.
Check it out. Yeah, let's try again. Must say, quite a big facility.
Unable. Repair not possible. On target. All systems. This place is just huge. Insanely huge. Is this ship? Yeah, I see the ship.
system. I'm sure of it.
Generating suitable greeting. If you are in need of supplies, I suggest speaking with the nearby humans.
Oh, that's the ship, alright. And a big one.
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in
Okay, let's activate them all actually. Okay, I activated as many as I can. insanely huge ship.
Hey, you found it. All by yourself, too. Well done.
Thorin, you're alive?
I am? Huh, you're right. How about that? Guess I do have some explaining to do. But not here. Not now. We'll be safer back at Stardock. We can talk more there. And also get started on your fleet.
This is Flitzing control node. This is what we came for here, right?
Yep. This particular make and model is exactly what we need. At least according to Gren. You've not met him yet, but once we're back at Stardock, I'll make the necessary introductions.
Where were you? I could use your help.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bail on you like that. But I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Fair enough, let's get going.
Sounds good to me. Now call me crazy, but I don't think my ship is going to be flying anytime soon. So I'm going to have to bum a ride. Don't worry though, I am a great co-pilot. I only ever crash ships when I mean to. Okay, let's head back to... Was that you or me?
Warning. Connection error detected. Anomalies in Corvette control system. Containment protocols engaged. Area sealed.
Huh. Evidently, pulling that control node had one or two unforeseen consequences. Oh, no. No, 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 no. We are not... This isn't... We cannot fight this thing. It's shields. There's no way we can get through those. The firepower needed to... Wait, I think I got a plan. Stay here and get behind some damn cover.
1 second. Just checking. That's missing some systems. But it does have a synapse disruptor. Perfect. One small snafu. Corvette doesn't have power. It is umbilical to the facility's reactor. Here's the plan. We can draw power from the facility. You just need to flip some breaker switches. Should be 4 of them around the hangar bay. I'll regulate things from here. You flip those switches fast as you can.
Neutralization.
Hey, you all right?
Fucking pucker.
Easy now. There's no need for such strong language. Let's keep things civil. Although, I suppose you've got a good reason to be upset. You got zapped by the disruptor. Of course that would happen. I should have thought of that. Sorry, that's my bad. But hey, the mech's out of commission. See? Nothing but fried circuits now. All thanks to you. You're not half bad at this whole thinking on your feet thing.
Let's boost both.
You want to get going? Fine by me. You're looking more upright than I'd expect. Guessing the disruptor didn't get a clean hit on you. Huh, that's lucky. Means you should be able to walk, and in a straight line even. More or less. Well, lockdown's over and we have the control node. We can finally leave this place. Come on, let's hightail it back to Stardock.
Check out up there once more.
Need a hand with something?
Right, time to get back to the station.
Seals are locked and we are docked.
Torrin! Why is it every time we get back from a supply run, you're nowhere to be found? Is it really that hard to stay put and not leave the station unattended?
Ah, you're exaggerating. It's not every time. Besides, Babs was here.
Babs can't regulate the station's power core. You know, the unstable power core.
So, how was your supply run? Those surgeon guys have everything you need?
No, they didn't. Per usual. And don't think I didn't notice you changing the subject.
Speaking of changing the subject, let me introduce my friend here.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, who are you?
This is the person I told you about, Harper. The one I was looking for. He was very almost a permanent guest of Watchtower. Thankfully, though, I was there to save his sorry ass. Instead of waiting alone on an empty station, twiddling my thumbs.
Oh, I see. Huh. Then I guess you had a good excuse to not be here. You're off the hook. This time.
1,000 thank yous, my fair lady. Thy generosity is truly boundless.
Put a sock in it, Torrin. And you, Torrin's friend? From what I understand, you be no fan of Watchtower, right? If you want to give them a bloody lip, come talk to me when you have a moment. Got a job for you.
That's Harper. Stardock belongs to her as much as it belongs to anyone. She lets a few of us hang out here, provided we don't misbehave.
So we got the control node. How do we get a fleet?
For that, we need to go talk with Gren. He's a ship engineer. Can help us get everything set up and installed. You've not met him yet, so maybe I should... Gren maybe isn't what you'll be expecting. But you don't need to worry about him. He's on our side.
Wait, on our side? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. He's on our side, and I fully trust him. We should head over to Gren's workshop. Or, I suppose we could go to the bar, talk with Harper first. She did seem to want you for something. It's up to you what we do. Lead, and I will follow.
First rule. This is my home, and you're a guest. So behave yourself. But so long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open. With that out of the way, welcome to Stardock. I think that's what we ended up calling this place.
You said something about giving Watchtower a bloody lick.
Sure did. Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much. They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted. So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. No wonder you're agitated.
Sounds like something that should be dealt with.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home. This listening post, it's not good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument out of me.
So here's my proposition. I tell you where this listening post is, you download any data it's collected, then take it offline. I'll pay you for your time, a nice heap of credits, more than enough to make it worth your while.
What's your goal here? Why ask me to do this?
Thought I was pretty clear. I don't want some creepy listening post near my home. Simple as that. If you're asking why I'm interested in the data, well, let's just say I'm curious. What's Watchtower trying to poke their nose into, and why? That kind of intel could be worth something.
Won't Watchtower know it was us who did this?
They'll know someone hit their listening posts, sure. They're not idiots. But space is big. As long as you're careful and don't leave a trail, they'll have no clue who pulled the plug or where they went. Just keep your head down and don't get sloppy. No witnesses, no problem.
What sort of data are Watchtower collecting?
Beats me. That's part of why I'm asking you to do this. It could be something as innocuous as planet survey records. Although that would be anticlimactic.
Sure, just tell me where this listening post is exactly.
We only passed by the system, but as best we could tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for.
We do our best. You can count on us.
If you do find the place, make a copy of any data it has collected. At the very least, it might shed some light on what Watchtower's up to. After that, do what you need to do to shut it down. Destroy any vital infrastructure they might have. We don't want them just flipping the power switch back on.
Find listening post, collect data, destroy vital infrastructure. Got it. Before we head out, we should check in with Gren. He can help us put our fleet together. Should talk with Gren.
Have something for you.
He's from the Watchtower.
So you found him after all. Good. Better with us than in Watchtower's hands.
I I was warned you may not be what I expect. Still, I didn't expect this.
Your reaction is understandable. Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Oh, actually, that might... Okay.
There. Much better.
Someone needs to offer me an explanation.
Torin really should have prepared you better for this.
Gren is ex-Watchtower. He's defected. No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance...
There's no need to be delicate, Torin. I won't be offended. We can speak plainly. If you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
Is there anything you can tell me about Watchtower?
Probably not as much as you'd prefer. Watchtower is a highly secretive organization, even to those within it. All information is on a need-to-know basis. And since all I needed to know was engineering, what information I can share is limited. We can talk more on the subject later if you'd like.
Why you leave Watchtower?
Despite being augmented and conditioned by them, my loyalty to Watchtower was never strong. To me, it was always just a job. However, a chance encounter forced me to reevaluate my career choice. Learning what Watchtower does to people like you and Torin, that was something I wanted no part in. And so I deserted. Not something Watchtower takes kindly to. But for that to become a problem, they'll first need to find me.
Why are you still wearing Watchtower uniform?
Simple, really. It helps keep me safe and well. And not just because it's armor. Most Watchtower members undergo changes to enhance them for their particular duties. These changes aren't entirely positive, however. There's always a number of complications. But our helmets and suits help mitigate these issues.
That's enough question. I need help build a fleet.
I take it that means you recovered the control node.
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
We're alive, aren't we? Don't worry about it. Still, you should probably work on your intel.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet.
You told Torin about the control node. How you know where to find one?
A few years back, the facility you broke into was an active Watchtower safe house. An off-the-grid outpost, offering supplies or refuge to traveling operatives. I was one of the last people to step foot inside before it was abandoned. Therefore, I knew it had what you and Torin needed. Didn't know about the mechs, though. They shouldn't have been there. Someone must have changed orders at the last minute. Sorry.
Sure, take it.
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the main board shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long. There. I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
So how does it work?
Efficiently. This fleet command system I've fabricated. You should find it fairly intuitive. Go ahead, try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Hey, don't look at me. Look at that fleet terminal instead.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you'd prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself. Congratulations, you now have an active fleet. Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number. I'm unsure I can adequately explain. Suffice it to say, the fleet command system exploits Watchtower technology to our benefit. It's robust and adaptive.
Hey, it's a start. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any Watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Yeah, about that. You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
That does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop deployment system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship immediately. I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin. Be advised, skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless. Now, where did I put that vacuum tape? I have a skydrop ready. Be advised. Now, where did I put... The Skydrop system has been successfully integrated. I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down. So, take these. That's all I have to hand right now. However, you can always craft additional flares, assuming you have the necessary materials. I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time. For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
We appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
So far, everything I've made has been reverse engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade these things, but I'd need specialized components. Watchtower components.
Well, in that case, if we come across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know. Ha! We have a fleet! Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Well, that's everything we needed to do here. Come on, we should investigate that Watchtower listening post. I'll join you aboard your ship.
Ah, my friend. Hey, be careful out there.
You... have my attention.
Have something for you.
We should head down to Altair 3.
Hey, you might want this.
Hello. Is this about a ship? I regret to inform you that you're... Sure. I've got a few things on hand. I maintain a small... Farewell.
You might want this. Fascinate me. Yep. Here.
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. Not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. Don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
Nice! They just lost their grab drive. Grab drive is down. So sorry, folks. Ah! Time to park this buggy.
No native life forms here right now. It's got a lot of character, doesn't it?
Now this is one sweet ride.
Something landed there.
want access to that listening post, you're gonna have to deal with these guys first. Might I suggest a skydrop?
Okay guys, thanks for watching for now. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow again, continuing this story. And yeah, hope you enjoy as I do, and see you next time. Have a nice day.